Hi, everybody. So today we're going to talk about what I would do if I only had $100 and I needed to actually work on fixing my credit this month. Like, what would I do? Because some people, they really, understand some people don't have the money to fix credit. I remember when my credit was messed up before, I did not have the money to fix credit. So I had to figure this stuff out. I had to learn. Okay, so I had to learn. So I'm going to teach you guys what I would personally do if my credit, again, was low. I need to fix it and I only have a maximum of $100 this month. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I will see what I'm like if I'm missing any payments, because those are the ones I'm going to target first. Okay, so first I'll look at my credit reports. I will pull all three of my credit reports from Identity IQ, or if you really, depending on what's going on with your credit. If you know you already got some past due bills, I probably won't do Identity IQ if I can be honest. I would just do Credit Karma. So I would do Credit Karma. I will look on my TransUnion and Equifax, and I'll look at my Experian also. I will look on there and I will see if I have any type of problems. Okay, so again, if you're behind, don't do Identity IQ. If you're not behind on bills, maybe you just got credit card debt. You already know you've been paying everything on time. It's just that your score is low. Then I do Identity IQ. Okay. But I will look and see if I'm behind on anything, because that's what I want to bring current. Y'all don't understand. Them late payments is going to continue to drop your credit score. It's going to lower your credit score every single month that they report late. This is the worst thing. 35% of your credit score is made up of your payment history. So if you got late payments that's reporting every single month, no matter what you do, your credit score is still going to be low. So the first thing that I would actually do is I will work to fix any accounts that I'm behind on, basically. So if I'm behind on anything, I'm going to bring that current, because I do not want to have continuous late payments. All right. So that'd be the first thing that I'll be focusing on. Now, with looking at the credit reports, the next thing I'm going to look at is I'm going to look at negative accounts. Now, I don't want to just plug my book, but this Raise Your Credit Score 100 points in 30 days. Y'all see down below that y'all can get this book on a discount. Y'all will still have $85 left over and still be able to do all the other steps, but it would actually guide you through everything that I would actually look at. But negative accounts would be day number 3. That's when you would have to send out your disputes. Now, some of y'all be paying for like dispute letters. When y'all actually get the book, it come with a free course, so y'all dispute letters will be in there. Plus, I have it where you guys can get 6 months of free letters done for you. But I would suggest that no matter what, y'all send out all of y'all dispute certified mail. All right. And when y'all get the 6 months of dispute letters, y'all are going to get that. When y'all get that, y'all can just send that out certified mail. But y'all also will have that free course where y'all can actually print out the letters, create the letters, print them out, and then send them in yourself. But this right here is going to cost you about $6.50 a piece, I would say about. So it's going to be about $6.50 a piece. So let's just put that into $20, because you already, say if you got the book, you're $85, you just got, you sent out your stuff certified mail, you're going to be at $65 still. All right. So now you're at $65. In this book, I go over so many things. We talking about 30 days. It's so much stuff in here that y'all can do that's not going to cost y'all anything. Okay. So let's just go over some of the stuff in here, because this is the main thing that I will be doing. Seriously, when I did not have money, I just sent out my disputes. I did not do certified mail when I was in a situation where I'm like this $100 thing. When I was in that type of situation, I didn't have the money. I just sent it out regular mail. But with me, now that I know how to sue all 3 credit bureaus, sue collection companies, to sue creditors, I'm always going to be thinking I need to send certified mail, because in 3 months, if they don't delete this, I'm going to sue them, because I'm going to be getting a check from it. I won't risk it just sending regular mail. It's like, no, I need to make sure that possibly that money is going to be coming. So I'm going to do it right. That's why I would say definitely send out certified mail. But we already talked about getting your credit reports, which I said, if y'all really don't have the money, y'all don't have to do Identity IQ. But Identity IQ got the $1 trial. So I really think everybody should be able to do that. You do a $1 trial with Identity IQ, you get all 3 credit reports, all 3 credit scores. You can cancel within the 7 days. So matter of fact, $1, we said $100. Let's go ahead and say that, because you'll still be at what? $64. All right. So definitely do that. All right. And then understand your credit score. 35% of your credit score is made up of your payment history. So remember, I told y'all if anything's late, y'all need to bring that back current. So that may knock out that $65, the $64 we have left, but bring everything current. All right, because we're going to work on also removing any late payments that you have. But if y'all have continuous late payments, no matter what we do, y'all credit score is going to continue to drop. It's nothing you can do. It's like if you got a cut or something, you bleeding out. If you're not bandaging that up or you're not fixing that, no matter what else you try to do, you're like, oh, I want to do, a special procedure. I want to get this done. And hey, listen, you're bleeding out. Let's fix the bleeding first. So with late payments, think of that as you just bleeding out. You need to fix that, because no matter what you do, y'all, nothing's going to be able to work. Seriously, nothing's going to be able to work. All right, so 35% of your credit score is made up of your payment history. 30% is going to be your utilization. Now, we talking $100. That's what our thing is. Sometimes I'm going to go over some stuff that y'all can do inside of here that won't cost y'all anything, but it will be best to bring the balances down on your credit cards. But I'm going to teach y'all some ways where if you don't have the money, you need to figure it out. I'm going to teach y'all how to get like 0% APR credit cards, or even get increases on some of your credit cards, because this can help you, or just get approved for some higher limit credit cards that can help with your overall utilization. And then when it helps with your overall utilization, then you can go ahead and get 0% APR credit cards. Okay, so that's why I tell people have 4 credit cards, 2 installment accounts. Just make sure everything is being paid on time, because that's going to help with your payment history. And then just keep that utilization low. Day number 3 in this book, we are going to start doing this starting September. I'm going to do every single month with you guys. But day number 3 of this book is start your disputes. We already talked about that. Y'all need to send out dispute letters to all 3 credit bureaus. Anything that's negative, collections, charge-offs, bankruptcies, foreclosures, y'all, all that stuff needs to get deleted from your credit reports, period. Okay, so that was going to be the thing that we're going to have to do. We got to get that stuff done. You better leave me alone on here today. Just not seeing your comment. But good morning to you. Okay, so we got to send out those disputes. All right, so we're going to have to send them out certified mail, y'all. Y'all always have to think, if they don't delete it, y'all, we have to sue them. Like, we really have to sue them. All right, and then day number 4 is going to be tracking your accounts. Remember I told y'all I need y'all to have 4 credit cards, 2 installment accounts. Some of y'all credit score is low, not from like payment history, not from anything other than y'all don't even have credit cards. Y'all don't even have credit cards. Maybe y'all need to get some installment accounts. So if y'all don't have any credit cards reported, if y'all don't have those 4 credit cards, try to see if y'all can get credit cards that can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. And if you guys are on my pages, message me delusional. I'll teach y'all my delusional method that I learned when you guys just don't think you can get any credit cards, because somebody can give you a credit card. I'm going to show y'all my delusional method, so like anybody can be able to get a credit card. Okay, so that's what it is. Wait, I see somebody had a comment. Why are you trying to help people with this? Because I had the problem before. I just had this problem before, so I'm basically giving back. I learned how to sue the credit bureaus and learn how to sue the collection companies, sue the creditors. I once had over $40,000 worth of debt that I did not have to pay. And some of y'all are out there paying debt. And I know how much that changed my life. And, I'm just basically staying in the same field that I've always been on. And I always help people like do real estate, like buy houses and cars and stuff like that. I always was a realtor, and some people couldn't even get a house. So I was like, let me help you fix your credit, and I help so many people, even like single mothers and stuff like that, or just couples, husband and wife, older people, just people that feel like they couldn't get it. So I love when I see that they actually get what they want. So I'm just like, here now, I'm not going anywhere. Okay. But this is something I feel like we're not taught. So that's why I'm helping people with this. Our secure credit cards and or secured loans good for increasing your credit score? Yes, they're all the same, Marvin. So just think about like your secure credit card is just an account that's going to report credit. I just think of credit as this. Is somebody basically saying, can you take my money and can you pay me back? And can you pay me back when you say you're going to pay me back? That's all credit is. So think about them secure credit cards or secure loans as companies saying, yes, I gave them some money, or we have an agreement, it's secure, but they're paying me back. Just think about them as vouching for you. All credit cards, if they're reporting to your credit reports, all they're doing is vouching for you. And when you stop paying them, they're going to be telling on you at that point, like she's not paying or he's not paying. So it's all going to help the same. I even help people like get their credit scores to the 700s with just secure credit cards. So don't think, I need to get certain credit cards. No. You just need companies to report for you, period. Okay. I can't talk about that, Mr. Two. Isn't it bad to just have credit for everything? I think it is bad. It's definitely bad to just have credit for everything. I talk about credit because sometimes credit can be holding you back. Y'all have plenty minimum payments that y'all have to put on credit cards. Y'all have car loans that y'all haven't paid off. Y'all probably got a mortgage that's sitting there. So I like to talk about credit as get it together and then don't become dependent on it. So my newest book that just came out yesterday was all about just debt. So this is my debt repayment book. It's 60 different basically planners and trackers in here to pay off debt. And I teach people, if y'all do y'all lawsuit and y'all get y'all money back for y'all lawsuit and y'all do it like I think, that y'all should at least have $15,000 coming back. Y'all can use that to pay off y'all credit cards, pay off y'all car or whatever, but then move forward and start worrying about maxing out your IRAs, maxing out your 401k, maxing out your HSA and things like that. But we can't get to none of that stuff if y'all got all these payments that's coming after y'all. Y'all got a lot of collection companies that keep calling y'all. Y'all can't get there. Y'all whole thing is going to be collections, credit cards, and y'all going to be in that, what you call it, little hamster wheel. You're going to be in a hamster wheel of just paying off the credit cards and doing minimum payments instead of just getting a lump sum of money from just getting your credit together and just paying it off in full. So that's kind of why I'm still teaching about credit, but I am going to get deeper into other things. But first, I still see a lot of people have problems with credit. Like when I was buying properties, I wanted other people to buy properties with me. And then I realized, oh, wait, y'all can't. Y'all don't have credit stuff. Y'all have this going on, that going on. So that's when I started helping people fix that. I just kind of been stuck helping with that because I just thought everybody had it in order. And I was the only messed up person that had to fix my credit. But I realized I wasn't the only one like that had to fix my credit. So, yeah, I think it is bad to just have credit. How can I push the 700s? What else did you offer besides? Well, I just talk about credit and helping people buy houses. That's the things that I talk about. That's it. And pushing your credit scores to the 700s. I suggest this. Everything I'm going over now, depending on where y'all at, it can be able to help y'all get y'all credit scores to the 700s to go. I just want y'all within 6 months. I don't care if y'all had a bankruptcy, within 6 months, I just want to get y'all credit scores to the 700s. But I think if y'all follow the stuff in this book, because this is everything to me that goes credit to get your credit score up, I think that you guys are going to be good. Okay. So I got your letters the other day. Do I supposed to be a part of your group? You never sent a text. So when you say you got the letters, did you do like the 6 months of letters? Only way y'all are supposed to be a part of like my group is if y'all actually in my membership, and you'll know you're in my membership because you paid to get in there. And then yes, you should be a part of that. But then when you guys get the book, I don't want to show y'all I don't want to get in trouble here, but how can I show y'all this? Let me get this thing right here. I don't know how these got on my desk, but this thing work. When y'all buy the books, y'all are going to get access to, y'all should automatically get access to like the free course that come along with it. Okay, so let me cover this up once so I can show y'all. So I can show y'all because I don't want to get in trouble. Y'all know TikTok don't play at all. For some reason, they don't want to. No, well, I ain't know for some reason they smart. They're like, you're not finna be pushing nobody from our platform nowhere else. So. Okay, but here it is. So when y'all buy my books, y'all should be able to have access to like the free course. Like this is just one of the books. Y'all should have access to the free course. So I'm not sure if you talking about like this one right here where you guys had a free course, or I'm not know if you talk about like the 6 months of letter. Let me come a little closer so y'all can see it too. Okay, can y'all see that? So y'all see the free course over here? Wait, where is it at? Down here. Y'all are so messed up. I need y'all to fix my camera. There we go. But I don't know if you're talking about that, but that's where all y'all free letters is at that I'm talking about. So y'all can be able to do y'all disputes. All right. All right. So again, the next thing for day number 5, I would say put everything on auto pay, because even though y'all say, okay, I only got $100, I'm trying to fix my credit, what I'm going to do this month. If y'all don't have a late payment, I don't want y'all to start. We don't want to start having late payments. One of my biggest things was remembering how to pay stuff. When I learned how to actually use a calendar the right way, that changed my life. Like, I'm so serious. Learning how to use a calendar changed my life. But you know what else changed my life? Auto pay. Because it was times where I just got so busy where, I didn't want to stick to my calendar, or I was just so busy, or I was depressed. I didn't stick by my calendar. So the best thing after that is just putting everything on auto pay. And I care about everything that reports to the credit bureaus. Honestly, that's just me. I'm talking about credit. If they don't report to the credit bureaus, like years ago, my energy bill, they didn't report to the credit bureaus. They weren't doing disconnections. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. And I had got energy assistance at the time too. Like I just have to wait, and then I can have energy assistance. They'll pay it all at one time. When my balance built up, I did not pay that because they didn't report to the credit bureaus. I'm only caring about stuff that report to the credit bureaus. And I'm just being straight up honest with y'all. I care about credit cards that's gonna report because they're gonna tell you, they're gonna tell on you that you're being 30 days late. When I was late on my energy bill, they wasn't reporting. They just put like an extra $4 or something on there for me not paying it on time. But I didn't care. I was gonna get energy assistance that was gonna pay the whole thing anyway. But I didn't care to put that on auto pay. I don't have a it's no rush for me to pay that. Okay. I care about credit cards and loans that's going to actually report to the credit bureaus, period. So put all of those on auto pay so you don't have any late payments. Next is remove inquiries. This is something that y'all can do for free. When y'all actually get the book, though, you guys are going to get inquiry removal letter. I don't like that, y'all. I say just call the credit bureaus and tell them to remove it. Y'all have the phone numbers inside the free course. Call the credit bureaus and only give them 2 to 3 inquiries. You got to call each one of them wherever the inquiry is reporting and tell them you do not think that these inquiries should be on your credit report, y'all. Usually they'll delete these things and y'all will see them off y'all credit reports in 24 to 48 hours. Okay. Just make sure that y'all are not disputing inquiries that's actually attached to accounts. Because if y'all do that, they're going to start flagging your accounts as fraud, and you just don't want them kind of problems. Only dispute inquiries that you don't have an account with, okay? And some people too, I'm not telling y'all what to do. I'm just telling y'all how stuff works. That's it. Some people dispute inquiries. Say if you apply for the Discover credit card today, even if you got approved, some people would dispute that inquiry like today. After they apply for the credit card, they get that inquiry, they would dispute that inquiry today because that inquiry get removed from their credit report before that account is added. Because once that account is added, y'all, the inquiry is staying. All right. But I'm not telling y'all what to do. I'm just telling y'all what I have seen others do. All right. I'm not telling y'all what to do. But inquiries, if y'all got more than 5, get it down to 5. If y'all already at 5 and y'all still desperate to get some points, and I'm always desperate to get some points, so don't feel no type of way about me saying desperate. Everybody should be desperate for some points. Like whatever you can get, still see if out of those 5 inquiries or whatever inquiries you have, see if there's inquiries for accounts that you don't have, because you could probably use that to your advantage and get some of those deleted. You may get 3 to 10 points from that. But again, this right here is my raise your credit score 100 points in 30 days. I told y'all other things that y'all can do. If y'all just get 3 points from every single day in here, that's going to be about 90 points right there. About 4 points, 3 to 4 points for every day, y'all winning. So if you get 10 of them from just in disputing your inquiries, you already got more for other situations that you may not be able to do. All right. The next thing is debt validation. Day number 7 is going to be debt validation. This is another free thing that y'all can technically do. It's free in terms of all you have to do is pay for your certified receipts, which is, what, 6 something, right? This is only going to be 6 something with the certified receipts. It's all y'all going to have to pay for. Some of y'all have collection companies that's calling y'all, that's texting y'all, that's emailing y'all, that's sending y'all letters in the mail. Y'all have to make sure that y'all are fighting with them now so that they don't add it to your credit reports. Okay. Y'all already have the validation of debt letter inside of here. All y'all got to do is just mail it out now. Some of y'all probably not going to have this problem, but if y'all do, y'all have y'all debt validation letter. When they're calling you, when they're texting you, when they're emailing you, they're basically saying that you got 25 days to respond to them. If you don't respond to them in 25 days, y'all, they're going to assume that the debt is yours. They put it on your credit report. So having a collection added to your credit report is going to set you back. So you want to avoid having collections added. So definitely do your debt validation. Another day that's going to be even cheaper, because I don't think that you all should send out, like if y'all have late payments, it's something you got to do called goodwill letters. I don't think y'all should do that certified. I think y'all should just do that with like a regular stamp, 78 cents or something like that. Just send out, a regular letter to the company. I have 4 goodwill letters that's included with this course. So you have 3. There's just regular letters for like not collections, for like your credit cards, your auto loans, your personal loans. So I have 3 letters for that. And then I have 1 for people that have student loan late payments, because you need to get those late payments removed. Late payments is 35% of your credit score. If you get a late payment removed, your credit score can go up 40, 50, 60, depending on the situation. May go up 20 points, depending on how old it is. But your credit score can go up, that's all we care about. We just want the credit score to go up. We're looking for points everywhere. So late payment letters are inside of here. Send this regular mail. All right. So send these regular mail. You want to send it to each company. And then 2, I have a masterclass that go over all of this. I even fill out all of the letters and stuff with you so you can know how to do it. But yeah, send out those letters for y'all late payments. And now day number 9 is utilization. Okay. Day number 9 is utilization. Let me talk. We're going to talk about more stuff within utilization, but I'm going to just try to hit y'all with everything y'all could do with y'all utilization. Because to me, utilization always been my problem. It always, if I had any problem, it was utilization. And I never realized how much utilization hurt me with y'all, but utilization is 30% of your credit score. It's all about y'all just spending too much money on y'all credit cards. I tell people now, I found the sweetest spot is when my utilization is at 10% or less, or 5% is going to be even better. So if y'all are maxing out credit cards, and I don't care if you only got a $200 credit card, if you spending more than that 10%, you're lowering your credit score is in terms of what's your potential. Okay. So I tell people, try to keep the utilization at 10% or less. Now, we talked about how we only had $100. That's our whole thing. We only got $100. We already didn't spend some money technically. Let's say we had $60 now because we had sent 4 goodwill letters. We sent out our certified disputes. We paid $15 for this book. We only got $60. So let's act like y'all really don't have the money to really pay down your credit cards. If you had the money to pay down your credit cards, pay them down. Pay the one that's going to report the soonest, though. Okay, let's just say that if you got one that's going to report the soonest today, technically the 21st when I'm recording this, some of y'all gonna watch it on the playback. But it's the 21st now. If you got some that's due on today or tomorrow, due in a week, pay that one first. Don't pay the one that was due on the 15th because they already reported to your credit bureaus. Pay the one that's due the soonest because your credit score is going to go up the fastest, because they only report once a month and they're going to report like 3 to 5 days after your due date. So you want the one that's going to report the soonest. Now, for the people that don't have the money to pay, because I've been there, done that, what you can do is you can try to apply for credit cards that can give you high limits. Like Care Credit can give you a high limit. Some of y'all don't care about Care Credit, but what if they mess around and give you a $5,000 limit? They give you a $10,000 limit. They're going to look at your overall utilization. If you got a $10,000 credit card added to your credit reports and you're not using any of it, that's going to really help with your utilization. Also, you have Alpheon. That was a great one that I love that helped me with my utilization before. Another one is you can get the Lowe's credit card. Lowe's also can help you. They give high limits. Home Depot, but sometimes Home Depot they may give you a low limit, but check and see. All of these can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. So they're going to tell you yes or no. So y'all not risking getting more hard inquiries, because we already talked about removing inquiries. We don't want to just get inquiries because next thing you know, we got to be calling. So try to get some of those high limit credit cards that can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry, and that probably don't care too much that your credit score is low, because when you have utilization problems, your credit score is not at its best. All right. So y'all can do that. Y'all can also do 0% APR credit cards with like Truist, Discover, Capital One, Chase. Y'all have different options, okay? Y'all can do that and do a balance transfer. So if y'all have debt on y'all credit cards, y'all can transfer the balance over to a new credit card. When y'all transfer the balance over to a 0% APR credit card, say if y'all was to transfer all of your balances to that new one credit card, whatever you were paying in your minimum payments, your new one credit card not going to tell you to pay that much. They would have a very low amount that you need to pay, but you need to continue to pay whatever you've been paying for those minimums, because you can knock out that balance so much faster, okay? Okay, you can knock out your stuff so much faster. Approve your comment. Let me see. For somebody that is trying to be credit and also a stay-at-home mom, what do you think the credit card to get? I don't know why the stay-at-home mom part. That kind of tricked me, I guess, because you don't have an income. If you stay at home mom, depending on you marry, you use your spouse's income. You can put your spouse's income on your application. Okay. So that's something that they'll say. If you got any type of income, you have access to other income, you can put your spouse's income on there. But think of your credit as any other person. I don't know. And being a stay-at-home mom too, I would be thinking about it as same way. Some people, like some stay-at-home moms, don't understand that you can do everything else. Like you can still get you an IRA and stuff like that. Even being a stay-at-home mom, you can still do all of these different things. So that stay-at-home mom kind of threw me for a loop. But fix your credit just like everybody else and get any credit card that you want. Just use your spouse's income. That's what I would suggest. Because it would be no different, right? Well, I don't understand. I don't know what the difference would be, But that's what I would think. Just fix your credit just like anybody else. Do your disputes just like anybody else. Use their income to get you some credit cards. Let me know if you understand what I'm saying. Like, their income is your income. So when they ask, what's your income? Oh, my income is this. Because it's your spouse's income, especially if you in states that got community property. I hated that being married. You can definitely, like, whatever assets y'all both have, it's y'all assets. Okay, it's y'all assets. So yeah, that's what I would suggest. Now I told y'all already, do 0% APR credit cards, get high limit credit cards. These are the two things that can actually really help you with your utilization if you don't have the money. Okay, another thing is, if y'all don't have the money, day number 10 of this book, you're very, very welcome. Let me know if you have any additional questions about that. All right. And day number 10 is going to be request an increase. So that's free, y'all. Y'all can request an increase on all your credit cards. I say every single month y'all ask for an increase. Every first of the month, I look at all my credit cards. I look at all my balances. I look at all my limits. I'm asking for an increase on all my credit cards. And I do this because I may get 2 to 3 increases in a year, where some people don't get none because nobody's asking. Ask and you shall receive. So ask for an increase. Another one is, y'all can become an authorized user. Becoming an authorized user, y'all can actually pay for a trade line, or y'all can just buy a trade line, have it added to your credit report. So become an authorized user on someone else's credit card. That way, if they got a $10,000 credit card, you become an authorized user. They got the utilization low. They had this credit card for 5 years. When you become an authorized user, now it's on your credit report. So now it look like you got a $10,000 limit, which gonna help with your utilization. That can help you a lot. And you got 5 years of history of no late payments. That's going to help y'all out a lot. This can really help increase your credit score, becoming an authorized user. Day number 12 is just make sure that y'all using y'all credit cards. This is another thing where it's like, it don't cost you anything. If y'all have credit cards, y'all don't want them to close due to inactivity. All right. So y'all want to make sure that y'all use them. Some of y'all may be at the verge where it's like, I haven't used this card in a year and a half. You better go swipe that card, because if you don't, they probably going to close it very soon due to inactivity. I don't care if you just buy something for $20. Just let some transaction come through on there, because they can't close it due to inactivity. I had that happen to me so many times. Another thing y'all can do that probably won't cost y'all anything but can help y'all a lot is refinance y'all car. Some of y'all like, I don't got that much money. Okay, you can have even more money if you refinance your car. Once you get your credit scores to go up, or your credit scores may be better than you think, it may be better than when you first got your car. See if you can refinance your car. If your car note can go from 500 to 300, you got an extra $200 per month. I still would suggest you continue to pay that $500 per month, because you've been paying it, and you can pay off your car even sooner, to the point where you don't got to pay anything. You can, 6 months earlier, a year earlier, depending on how much money you're paying on your car. You can have that car paid off, and now you have an extra year or 6 months that you didn't account for of not having to make that payment, that actually is going in your pocket now. You can put that towards your debt after you pay off your car. But try to refinance your car. Also, I have on here, consider consolidation. But when I'm thinking consolidation, I'm thinking about them 0% APR credit cards I told you about. Day number 15 is putting a freeze on your credit reports. Everybody should just have a freeze. No matter what, put a freeze on your credit report. Period. Put a freeze on your credit report. Nobody can get access to your credit. And whenever you want to apply for something, just remove the freeze, apply for it, put the freeze back on. Okay. It's as simple as that. Day number 16 is my favorite. That's when y'all need to know when y'all need to start suing them credit bureaus, when y'all need to sue the collection companies, when y'all need to sue y'all creditors. Where my head is at right here. I have my suing to win book for people that, we talking $100. You may not have the money now. You really don't need to go over that now. Once y'all get this book, y'all actually going to be this got the same course attached to it. Y'all, I want y'all to have the information, honestly. So y'all can look at the master class and know what y'all need to do. Y'all already going to have the dispute letters. Y'all all in the same course. So it's kind of good if you just get one, because you're going to be able to get inside that suing to win. You'll be able to see like the suing to win on there. You can just click and read it. You inside the same course. Read it. Watch the master class on it. You will know when to actually sue them companies, but that can be big for y'all. Like I said, y'all mess around, get $10,000, $15,000, $20,000. Y'all can put that money on y'all debt. Y'all can put that on paying off y'all car. Y'all got so many possibilities on what y'all can do with that. Some of y'all can use that to put a down payment on y'all house. Okay. The next one is identity theft. If y'all have identity theft, y'all get your FTC affidavit, get y'all police report, and make sure that you I don't even have it. Oh, here it is. I have my identity theft book. don't even get this book. You know you have identity theft. Y'all should only file them. Get the identity theft book, and this is the same price right now too. So y'all should be able to get the identity theft book. Get the identity theft book because with that one, all you have to do is get the letters. The letters are in there. Do your FTC affidavit. Do your police report. Send it into the credit bureaus. Y'all, them accounts should be deleted within 5 days of them getting that letter. Okay, and they should be blocking that information so it's no longer added to your credit reports if they refuse to delete the account. After you did all this and it's really identity theft, I will sue. All right, I will sue. I won't play any games with them. Day number 18 is increase your income. Some of y'all, like we talking about, oh, you only have $100 this month. Let's get it to the point where you maybe got an extra $200, $300, $400, $1,000. See if you can just increase your hours at your job. Do some type of side hustle, start a business. These are the different things that you can do to try to increase your income. Okay, get you a second job if you need to, whatever the case may be, get it done. That's all I can say about it. But increasing your income is huge because what if you only just always every month got $100? That's going to set you back, especially if you got $5,000 of credit card. That's going to take you forever to try to pay that back. So that's why I tell y'all, increase your income. Like increase your income. That's huge. And when I think of increase your income too, focus on actually suing because that's extra money that can be coming in for you that you can use to pay off debt. All right. And then also day number 19 is a budget check. This is when I say cut out expenses. I like to just go through my statements and I like to see what I'm spending money on. And then I'll be like, dang, I still got this subscription. Let me cancel it. Go through there and just see what transactions you have and start canceling stuff because your $100 may turn into an extra $200 because you see that you had other subscriptions that was taking $100 per month that you're really not using. Okay. Like right now, I'm not paying for Netflix. I'm sorry. I just cannot. I don't care how much money I have. I'm not going to pay for Netflix. Somebody going to have to pay for it, not me. All right. Little things like that. Only thing I'm going to pay for is my Prime. All right. I'm going to pay for my Prime. I'm not going to pay about a Prime, but y'all have to look at y'all subscriptions and see what y'all have, and y'all have to cut out all those extra ones because y'all can see y'all gonna have extra money there. Maybe when y'all going to work, maybe y'all eating out all the time. Maybe y'all need to pack a lunch. Maybe y'all need to skip lunch like me so y'all can lose a little weight, and that'll be good for y'all. Y'all need to be on a intermittent fasting. Y'all need to eat 1 meal a day. That's gonna help y'all and save y'all pockets. Okay, but think about that. Think about actually cutting some expenses. All right. I already told y'all to have 4 credit cards added to your credit reports. That's what day number 21 is about. You see how I said, okay, we only got $100. We still at what, like $60 left or something like that. We really didn't spend any more money unless y'all put that money on y'all credit cards. Look at, let me see if there's anything else. Add a secure credit card, mix up your credit. No, it's nothing else that you can really do. What you can do is if you don't have your 4 credit cards and 2 installment accounts, okay? We already did our disputes. We worked on removing our inquiries. We even thought about refinancing a car. We even asking our cousin, our mom to add as an authorized user. We doing whatever we can to increase your credit score. If y'all don't have your own credit cards, this is about being independent. I was raised to be independent by my uncle. I thought it was a curse, like it was bad, but now I'm looking at my life. I'm so happy that he did that because I'm self-sufficient. I don't, it's nice to have other people around, but I'm not going to die if I don't have them. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to need anybody. And I want y'all to be like that with y'all credit. Of course, y'all can be added as an authorized user, but y'all need to have your own credit cards reporting. Period. Because some people just think, oh, I'll just get it as an authorized user. No, have your own credit cards. Okay. Some of y'all may need to do an installment account. If y'all do the kickoff installment account, that's $10 per month. That's an account that can be added that can help you boost your credit score. You also have the self. You have self. So I talk about that in here. Y'all can do the Experience Boost. That's free. That can actually look at the bills that you're already paying in your bank account, and they can report that on your Experience credit report. Those are free points. Even if you get 4 of them, 10 of them, y'all, every point adds up. Every point count. Okay, so I would suggest doing that. What else y'all do? I said kickoff. I said self. I said the Experience Boost. Y'all could do some rent reporting. I'll talk about that in here. Rental Karma. That's not that much. Y'all got the extra money for it because y'all only did really disputes. But I would suggest y'all doing that if y'all don't have any installment accounts reporting on your credit reports. And y'all really do need to have some installment accounts. But installment accounts can be your car. If you already got a car, okay, you got one of them now. If you got a mortgage, you got another. If you have student loans, you probably got multiple ones, so those are going to count. All right. If you already got those, you good. But if you don't have them, y'all can easily add kickoff. That stuff can really increase your credit score. One of my clients, if y'all look on my thing, y'all will see I showed y'all that credit score went up 74 points from that kickoff, $10 per month account. So not that $35 one that can actually increase your credit score, but y'all paying for somebody to report when y'all could have got a $200 secure credit card with Navy Federal. Y'all could have saved y'all $60 this month, had another 100 the next month, and then waited one more month, got a secure credit card with Navy Federal for $200, and it could have graduated to a $2,000 credit card. So I don't believe in that kickoff. All y'all doing is being again on that hamster wheel. Y'all paying $35 per month for them to report when you could have had a real credit card report the same way kickoff is. People say, oh, my credit score went up a lot from kickoff. It would have went up a lot from anything. You need something to report on your credit reports. Okay, so that's what I would suggest, y'all. Just look into getting some secure credit cards too. If y'all can't get any credit cards because your credit score is just very, very low, like it's just so low. Maybe you just did like a bankruptcy. Maybe you just have something going on in general. I would suggest getting some secure credit cards that graduate. Y'all know Self, they have it where you can put $100 down on a secure credit card. So I love that as an option. And that's good for people that just fresh out of bankruptcy. Nobody give you a credit card, Self will. And then Navy Federal, I said it's a $200 one. So that's good. You also have Discover, and these can actually graduate and give you a higher limit. Now, I don't think Self can, but again, that's a $100 threshold just to get in there, just so they can report on your credit reports. That's all that one really is. But y'all have Discover, y'all have Navy Federal, y'all also have Capital One. Also, if y'all can't get those, y'all credit score is so low, y'all got the Credit Builder card. Then that's a $200 one, but y'all can just wait. If y'all only got $100 this month, we technically spent the 40 of the dollars. Y'all can just save that 60 and just hold that. Don't use it and then build up to having a secure credit card. But y'all have to understand this, like no matter what, you need to have credit cards reported. Okay. And one thing I don't want y'all to do is I don't want y'all to get so desperate that y'all say, I only got $60. Yes, I need a credit card. Let me get the Verve. Let me get the Reflex. Those are the ones that got like $125 annual fee or something crazy like that. Then they got a maintenance fee for $7.95 per month. It's one of those crazy predatory cards. Don't get into a predatory situation just because you're that desperate. Don't be that desperate. If you have to work on just getting the accounts deleted from your credit reports, work on those easier accounts like Kickoff and Self, but do not be that desperate that you digging yourself in a bigger hole. And some of y'all are like, well, with the annual fee, they're going to just take it off my credit card. No, please don't do that. Like, just don't do it. Because again, if they're going to take that money off your credit card, you could have borrowed them. You could have borrowed the money to yourself. You think about it, if you would have just saved the money that you have and just wait a month or two. Okay. And then lower your expenses, increase your income. You could have worked the extra few hours at your job. Okay. You could have did some type of side hustle, whether that's Uber, DoorDash, or whatever. I don't care. Do not get into a predatory situation because you're going to set yourself back. Okay. But like I said, if I had $100, y'all, this is what I will be doing to increase my credit score. I'll be finding the different things. And I showed y'all how y'all can implement this book, even if y'all don't have money like that. You only got $100, you really can implement this book and get a lot of stuff done. The goal is just to get your credit scores to go up. And like somebody asked here, they asked, okay, should people be putting all their stuff into credit? No, y'all should not. Y'all should fix y'all credit though. So whenever y'all do want to go get a mortgage, y'all get a great interest rate. When y'all want to go get a car, y'all can get a great interest rate. But y'all should fix y'all credit. So when that time comes, you're not in a desperate situation where they charge you a lot of money. And then you can actually move on and worry about investments and things like that. But get your stuff together. Like, no matter what, get it together. And if you do have more than $100, maybe you got $1,000, $2,000, the same thing still applies in terms of what y'all need to do. But when I say, well, you ain't got no money for this, or if you got an extra $1,000, $2,000, and you actually do have debt on your credit card, put that money on your credit cards, pay down your credit cards, whichever one gonna report the soonest, because you're gonna really see your credit scores go up even faster. You don't have to do all of you probably still could. I would still do it though. Like, getting those high limit credit cards or doing 0% APR, I will still do that though. Okay. But still, you have more money to actually pay down your credit cards. Pay them down. That's really the main thing if you already have them. Good morning to you. Good morning. But that's exactly what I would do, y'all. So hopefully y'all love it. Hopefully y'all love it. If y'all are having problems with y'all debt, y'all need to pay all y'all debt. Make sure y'all get my newest book. I just really love this book. I already started filling it out because I just got it yesterday. I just got the actual copies yesterday of it. I'm waiting on by actual shipment to come in. But I started filling out these ones right here where you paying off a certain amount of debt. Like this one is the $250 pay, I mean $2,500 debt payoff tracker. I started filling that one out. And then I started, and now I filled that one out for my HSA because I have to make sure that's maxed out. And then also I started filling out this one, the where is it at? The $50,000 one for my student loans. Okay, so I started filling this one out. Okay. So this is the one I started filling out. And then I started just tracking all over for my avalanche, because that's the method that I'm going to do for paying off my student loans. Also, my light is not the best for y'all over here. Okay. But I started doing the avalanche one. But yeah, I started filling this thing out. So I'm so excited. I'm so happy that I made this. This is going to be perfect. My kids, I told them to make something similar to this, and they already started doing it. And they was like, "Ma, how you going to do your book before you help us with ours?" Because I'm doing a kid version of this because I'm forcing my kids to say, like, who else finna teach them? Okay, I want responsible kids. Just because I came from somewhere, I came to a point where I didn't have this, had that, they're going to have it, and they need to know how to manage it. Okay, so yeah, I will see y'all later on. I will be going live to go over different situations for this, for people that do have debt and y'all need to pay it off. I will be going live a little later on in a few hours, but I'm going to make sure I go live before my son come back, because I tried going live yesterday when the books actually came and he wasn't having it. He was like, "How much time do you need to go live? Because I need you, I need to see your face." All right. And all he wanted was some orange juice. Like, boy, if you don't go get this orange juice. But I will see y'all for sure. I will see y'all later on. I hope that y'all have a great day. The weekend is here too. So I hope that y'all actually implement something on the weekend. When I was actually creating this book, I was creating it over the weekends. Like, I was just using my weekends, put me some music on, have my water, because I'm not really having any wine or anything like that. Just have my water. Had me some chia seeds and some applesauce to help with my weight. I was just chilling, getting stuff done. So I hope that y'all doing the same thing, because the only way y'all can get stuff done is if y'all just block out the world and actually put the work in. Other than that, y'all ain't gonna have anything. Y'all gonna just be stuck where y'all at. All right. And that's just being honest. But I will see y'all later on. Have a great weekend. I will see whoever's going to come later in the live later on also. Okay. So bye-bye, everybody. Yeah, so when I have my TikTok on, y'all, TikTok don't let me talk about anything on there. They be mad. They be like, "Girl, don't talk about nothing other than your books here on TikTok." So I do have my books on TikTok. Y'all can buy it from TikTok, but y'all can also get on Amazon, because I don't have this on that place down below. I don't have it there, but y'all can definitely get this on Amazon. And I seen too, they had next day shipment again for me. So I'm like, hold on, because this book came very, very fast for me. But I really do love it. So if y'all paying off that, go ahead and get y'all book. Let's track this stuff together. Okay. But I will see you all later on today when I go live again. I hope that y'all have a great weekend. Bye-bye.